I don't know if you're one of these people who has BT email or EE email or whatever it's called now. Um, but the email services have stopped today, and on its website, BT has apologized and said it's investigating the cause. And the broadband, the TV, the mobile packages appear to be unaffected. But the point is, these giants that extract so much money from their customers and put their customers under really quite impractical contracts, then they don't deliver, and they assume that by not delivering, this is a fault, it's a failure, and they don't have to cough up any form of compensation, or whatever compensation it is. It can be fairly mild. The point is, they aren't reliable. They aren't reliable, and they are too grand to apologize or sort it out. Uh, the outage in this case seems to be a nationwide outage, and issues have been reported from Scotland all the way down to Norfolk and the Midlands, and email isn't working. When is it going to be fixed? And and you wonder what's going on. It has a knock-on effect to uh, companies or organisations that rely on the BT email services, and it's hopeless. It's one instance after another where we put our faith in internet organisations, where we put our faith in apps, and the apps don't justify that faith. At least when you put your faith in an organisation run by people, there's always going to be somebody around to report and to at least pacify a frustrated customer. When everything is devolved to an app, there is no answer. There is no answer. It's an IT problem. It's a boffin problem, and in the end, nobody takes responsibility. About 2 years ago, I swapped from, I can't remember what it was now, some internet provider to BT. I wish I'd never done so. I wish I hadn't done it, because BT is useless, and and it charges so much for what little it actually provides. But I've been with every single service provider in the UK, and all of them are failures because all of them are relying on these aggressive contracts and then not delivering. So I would have thought the majority of these providers' days are taken up with issuing apologies or fielding the Ofcom complaints, because the system isn't coherent, consistent, or conducive to a realistic work model. The problem is it's all we've got in this country. And you have to ask yourself, why are we failing so badly? If there were an enemy attack, let's produce an apocalyptic image. If there were an enemy attack, what would we do? How would we sort that out? Because I don't think that we can. I think we are too incompetent, and our basic systems would be taken out in a day because they're too fragile, and they are, and the methodology for repairing things doesn't exist. It takes too long. I remember talking to somebody in Ukraine the other day who was saying a missile strikes a pavement within 20 minutes. The people are out brushing up the debris. The municipality has arrived to cement over the hole. Within half a day, there is no hole. Now, that is civic pride. And we don't seem to have that anymore. And that may be the problem with Britain.